Hello everyone and welcome to the Learning Tea. In today's video, I'm going to talk about what, in my opinion, I feel are the best irons, particularly for mid-handicap golfers like myself, and probably for most of you who are watching. There's some background to this video. I used to play the TaylorMade P790 irons, and for a long time, many people, including myself, thought that they were probably the best irons in golf, and for a lot of people they probably still are, until I tried these irons. The way that it happened for me was very fortuitously. I was at a client's installation, simulator installation that we were doing for this client of ours, and part of the process was doing calibration, and he had these irons there, and I tried the irons as part of the process of calibration, and they felt so good and I was completely sold. So then I sold my P790s and I went to get these irons. And the irons are the Srixon ZX5 MK II irons. These ones here. So Srixon is not a brand that markets itself very much. They kind of let the club do the marketing. And it's probably a brand or iron that you would try if you went to a fitter or you went to a retailer and you were curious, or the retailer told you or the fitter told you, why don't you try this? This might end up working for you. And if you tried it and you felt like, wow, this feels really great, then you might end up getting it. That's how a lot of people end up buying this club. Certainly that's how I ended up buying it. So feel is a very big part of what this club is. The technology in it is, again, in many other videos they would cover what it's all about, the mainframe technology that it has, but really what makes it stand apart from the competition is the feel and the looks. I mean, it just looks fantastic behind the ball. So what we're going to do today is hit a couple of shots when we come back, and I'll try to communicate how it feels as best as I can for all of you. And we'll see the results on the Unicore, and then we'll go into a couple of details about these clubs. And hopefully you'll find it beneficial enough for yourself to want to go out there and try these irons, because they're absolutely fantastic. So I'll see you in a bit. Hello and welcome back everyone. We are ready to take a couple of shots with the Srixon ZX5 MK II irons. I have the 7 iron in hand, and my typical carry distance with a 7 iron is about 135 meters, give or take. And let's see how it goes. We'll look at the numbers. Once we're done, we're going to take 5 shots. So shot number 1. That felt so good. Both times, the first and second shot, my carry is the same, 138, for a total of about 149. And pretty straight. The feel is phenomenal. That shot. That felt so nice. Carry was 148. That really came off the sweet spot. Club speed was almost 80 miles per hour. That one's drifted slightly right by about 12 meters. But again, my carry numbers are right there 140, and the feel is fantastic. My path numbers with the club are pretty good, but again, it's the feel that really stands out. The apex looks fairly consistent. Last shot. That's straight as an arrow. And again, it's gone a little further than my usual carry. Let's look at the grouping and the average numbers. So if we look at the grouping over here, as far as distances go, they're all pretty much round about where I expect them to be. And the dispersion is really good. I'm very impressed with the dispersion. Let's look at the averages. So the average carry was 141 with this club, which is more than what I would carry on average. So is the total. My usual carry is 135, my usual total is 145, and it's just gone on average slightly to the left by about 6 meters. My miss predominantly is a hook, so I expect that, but this is able to mitigate that, no problem. The smash factor is also pretty good. Ball speed, club speed is about 80, which is fine, which is good for me. And everything else is, yeah, and generally I play a draw, so to see a fade, a slight fade, a straight shot, all of these characteristics are things that I'm really happy to see. So what does that say about this iron? It says that it's worth trying. I'm very impressed with this. I'm really glad that I got the iron, and I would encourage you to go out and give this iron a try. Like I said, the Srixon doesn't really market itself very much. There are a lot of good players on tour, of course, who use this iron. So the way to go about trying it is to go to your fitter or go to your retailer and just go into the base and give it a shot. And the first thing that will stand out for you is the feel. That's certainly what stood out for me. And then the results will come as well. And once you get used to these irons, I'm telling you, you won't get them out of your bag. So I'll see you next time, and hopefully you'll have this in your bag by then. Until next time then, don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.